All right, let's begin. Have your block handy and of course your blanket or towel when we go down and sit there. We're going to start this session from a standing position. So have your feet right under your hips. Find the weight equally distributed from front and back, both sides, the out side of the foot lifting from the arches, slightly engage the quads. Don't lock the knees, draw the belly in and shoulders up, back, and down. And guide the chin slightly towards the chest. Find some lengthening on the back of your neck. And you can have your eyes closed, or you can partially close them as you lower the gaze towards the floor. So let's bring the attention here to this present moment as we notice the feet, the toes, the arches of both feet. Noticing the weight of the body, the spine nice and long, softening the muscle of your face. Let's bring the attention towards the breath. We're going to concentrate on being aware how the breath is moving naturally within the body. So there's nothing to change yet about the pattern of the breath. Just be aware. Notice. Feel the breath. And gently begin to modify the length of your inhales and exhales as you begin to deepen the inhalations, longer, deeper, smoother. And same thing for the exhalations. We want to slow the breath down. We want to be in control and bringing the awareness between breath and mind, linking them. Notice, feeling as you slow down your breath. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breathing, this is a moment you can engage with Ujjayi breath. You control the flow of the air. You link the breath with the mind. And as you slow down the breath, the mind will slow down as well. And that is the goal of yoga. And then slowly open the eyes and let's place the hands to your waist and let's bring the top of the right foot back. So gently pressing from the top of your foot, the front of your ankle, lifting from the chest, a gentle stretch as you breathe in and out. Relax your shoulders, take a deep inhale, and exhale, place the ball of the right foot on the floor and rotate the ankle in one direction. Notice that the movement is also coming from your hip joint. Your knee is moving, your ankle, your foot. Let's go into the opposite direction. And then release the right foot down. And we'll bring the left foot back, stretching the top of your left foot, lifting from the chest. Relax your shoulders. Feel the stretching on the top of your left ankle, the top of your left foot. And release and place the left foot down and rotating from the hip. in one direction, mobilizing the ankle, the foot, and going into the opposite direction. And then slowly release it down. Now, both feet again, under the hips, pick up through the toes. So you are placing the ball of the feet, and we're going to rock from side to side. So the toes are up, and you're gently rocking on top of the ball of your feet, and moving the ankles, the feet, and then slowly back through center. Now place the weight on the top of on the bottom of your toes, and we're going to rock forward up, lifting the heels and then releasing down, and rocking up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So when again, with the feet under the hips, we're going to reach with our arms, bring arms overhead, relax your arms, and exhale, arms down towards the hip, bring the shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale again, arms out and up, relax your shoulders, exhale, arms down, shoulders up, back, and down. One more time. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms out and down, shoulders up, back, and down. With the next inhale, bring the right arm up, flex the right elbow, place your right hand to your left ear. And as you inhale, we're going to guide the right ear to your right shoulder as you release the left arm towards the floor. So you feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. Relax your left arm down, concentrate on the breath again. Nice, sweet, deep inhales and exhales. And slowly release, arm down by your right hip, your right shoulder up, back and down. Inhale, left arm up, flex the elbow, place your left hand down to your right ear, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, the left ear goes down to your left shoulder as you relax the right arm down. Deep inhalations, full exhalations. And slowly release, left arm down, left shoulder up, back and down. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, bring the arms down towards the hip, shoulders up, back and down. I'm going to rotate so you can see me from the side. Again, keep your feet under the hips. And we're going to bring the arms forward and up. And as you exhale, flex the knee, and then bring the arms down by your hips as you open your chest into the Ardha Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach with the arms overhead, and then come into your toes, heels up, heels down, flex the knee, move the hips back. Imagine you're sitting in an invisible chair, sweep the arms back, open the chest. Inhale, bring them up and overhead. As you straighten the legs, come into your toes, heels up, heels down. Exhale, flex the knee, chair pose, arms down by your hips, open the heart. Inhale, straighten the legs and reach with the arms, coming into your toes, heels up. And exhale, heels down, hands to the heart center. Take a moment here to reconnect back with the breath. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Inhale, flow the arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Release the hands down towards the floor, hands towards the mat, chin to your chest. And with the next inhale, bring the hands under the knees, coming to the flat back. Reach through the crown of the head, shoulders back and down. And exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Reverse swan dive, arms to the side, bring the arms overhead. And exhale again, swan dive. Pull the belly in, engage the back muscle, hands towards the floor, relax your neck. Inhale, hands under the knees, move the chest away into halfway up. And exhale, you release, let go into Uttanasana. One more time, engage the core to come into reverse swan dive. Come all the way up to standing. And exhale, fall forward from the hips, hands down towards the floor, relax your neck. Hands under the knees, flat back. And exhale to fall forward. Bend the knees so you bring the belly and the chest to touch your thighs, holding from the opposite elbow. Relax the crown of the head, pointing towards the floor. Take a deep inhale. Stretch and reach through the crown of the head, stretching the spine, lower back, middle back, all the way, and then slowly bring the hands towards the hips, engage the core again, straighten the legs, and slowly with an inhale, let's come to Samasthiti, equal standing pose. Hands to the heart center, reconnect back with the breath. Take a deep inhale, bring the hands up, bend the knees and twist to the left to bring the right hand and place it outside of your left knee and reach through the fingertips of your left hand. So you're twisting to the left, guide the left arm back, take a deep inhale and do the twist, come back through center, reach through the fingertips, nice long spine, inhale and exhale, bend the knees, chair pose and twist to the right. Place the left hand outside of your right knee and you reach with the fingertips of your right hand to twist to the right. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, come back through center and do the twist. Bring the arms overhead and exhale, swan dive. Relax, hands towards the floor. Release the neck, nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And inhale again, come halfway up. Move the chest away. Try to bring the spine into the flat back and then slowly fall forward. Hands to your hips, engage the core, lift the head, lift the chest, come back to Samasthiti. Hands to the heart center. Take a moment. Connecting with the inhales and the exhales, slowing it down. If your breath got a little bit short or choppy, take your time, please. And slowly lower the hands down towards the hips. So let's go to rotate the left foot about 40 degree angle to the side. And we're going to step forward with the right foot. Notice that my right foot is not too close to your left foot, to the back foot. We have some room there to adjust and guide the hips facing to the front of the mat and shoulders facing to the front of the mat. With the next inhale, bring the arms overhead, both legs are straight. Exhale, lower the spine halfway down, place the hands to the back of your sacrum, relax your shoulders and elbows, flex your right knee, sweep the arms out and up and come into Warrior One, Vrivardhasana 1. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms out and behind you, the sacrum. Exhale, lower the spine halfway down, engage the core, keep both legs straight, flex the right knee now, and then come into Warrior One, relax your shoulders. Inhale again, straighten arms out and back. Take an inhale, exhale, lower the spine halfway down, engage the core. Relax, flex the right knee and sweep the arms out and up into Warrior One. Relax and then straighten your legs, right leg, and then reach with a nice long spine. Reach with the fingertips and lower the hands down to your right shin. Move the right hip back so both hips are even. Relax your shoulder. Concentrate on the breath. It's a nice stretch here. Take a deep inhale, flex the right knee, and let's step back with the right foot into Samasthiti. We're on the back of the mat, shoulders back and down. Take a moment to reconnect back with the breath. Now rotate the right foot out. Again, 40 degree angle, one comfortable step forward. Adjust your hips, adjust your shoulders, keep both legs straight first, and we're going to bring the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the arms out and behind you, keep both legs straight, and with a nice long spine, we're going to lower the spine halfway down. Now flex your left knee and bring the arms forward and up into your first Warrior One in your left leg. Inhale, straighten. Arms out and back. Exhale, lower the spine halfway down. Flex your left knee, release the arms forward, come all the way up into Warrior One. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, straighten. Arms out and back. Relax your shoulders, take a deep inhale, and with a nice long spine, lower halfway down. Inhale, flex the knee, exhale, bring down forward and out. Let's return back to our last warrior one. Now straighten your left leg with a nice long spine. Reach with the fingertips, the arms, and all the way bring the hand to your left shin and release the left hip back so both hips are even. Relax and breathe into the stretch. Take a deep inhale, flex your left knee, lift the spine, one step back, Samasthiti to the back of the mat. Hands to the heart center. Let's count backwards. 6 long, deep run of breath. Take your time. And slowly, when you're done, lower the hands down by your hips. Now we're going to use the block. So have your block handy. We're going to place the block on level 1. This is level 1, that's level 2, and that's level 3. So level 1, place your right foot on top of the block, and notice that my foot is not by the block, is under my hip. So there's some room here for balance. So let's work with a little bit of balance and strength. So with the inhale, we're going to straighten the right knee, come into the toes of your left leg, release the left heel down, move and come into chair pose. Move the hips back, hands to the heart. Inhale, straighten the leg, come into the toes, heel down, flex both knees, hips back. Inhale, straighten both knees, come into the toes of your left foot. Lower the heel down, flex and lower. Keep the spine, don't lean forward, keep the spine upright. Inhale, straighten into the toes. Lower the heels, flexing down. Inhale, straighten, coming into the toes. Heel, flexing knee back, one more. Inhale, straighten, coming to the toes of your left foot. Lower the heel, flex, and slowly come up. Lower the hands down. Let's now have the block under the left foot. So make sure that the right foot is right under your hip. And let's do the same thing, but this time we're going to do arm movements. So with the inhale, open into the cactus arms, toes, the right toes touching the floor, lower the heel down and bring the hands to the heart center, chair pose. Lift the chest, don't lean forward. Inhale, straighten both knees, cactus arms coming to the toes of your right foot. Heel down, flex, hands to the heart. Inhale, straighten, cactus, toes touching. Heels down, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, open into cactus. Heels down, flexing down. 2 more. Inhale, straighten, come up into the toes, cactus arms. Heels down, flex the knee, hands into the heart. 1 more. Inhale, coming into the toes. Heel down, flex, hands to the heart. Straighten the legs. Release the left foot down, remove the block from your mat and both feet under the hips. Samasthiti. With the next inhale, reach your arms overhead. Legs fall forward into swan dive. Release the hands down, holding from the opposite elbows. Bend the knees slightly, nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Release the hands, bring the hands towards the hips, engage the core, slowly lift the chest, move the chest away from your thighs. Samasthiti. Equal weight in both feet. And then have the feet wider than your hips. With the feet slightly turned out, let's come into goddess pose. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. And as you exhale, flex the knee, lower the hands to the heart center. Inhale, straighten the legs, bring the arms overhead, and then lower the right hand down and the spine goes to the right. Right arm goes up, both hands down to the heart as you flex the knee and lower into goddess pose. Inhale, straighten both legs, arms overhead. Left hand goes down, spine goes to the left, and so the right arm. Inhale, left arm up, hands together down to the heart as we lower into goddess pose. Here, holding position, heels up, down, heels up, down. One more, heels up and down. Straighten the legs, arms overhead. The right hand down, spine to the right, left arm over to left ear. Inhale, right arm pose up, hands together down to the heart, goddess pose. Inhale, straighten the knees, arms overhead. Exhale, left hand goes down to left leg, the spine goes to the left, and the right arm over to right ear. Left arm goes up, hands together, lower into goddess pose, holding position. Again, inhale, heels up, down, balance and strength. Heels up, down. One more, heels up, down. Straighten the legs, arms overhead. Last round. Right hand goes down, the spine to the right, left arm over to your left ear. Inhale, right arm up, hands together, lower into goddess. Inhale, straighten, arms overhead. Left hand down, right arm over to your right ear. Left arm goes up, hands to the heart, holding position. Inhale, heels up and down, up, down. One more. Up and down. Slowly straighten the legs, hands down, rotate the feet, right foot under the right hip, the foot under the left hip. Hands to the heart. Close your eyes. Bring the attention back to your breath. If we're working with balance, we're going to work on our tree pose. So let's have the weight on your left foot, your left leg. Bring the hands to your right, to your waist, and extend the right leg out with the big toes touching. So from here, rotate and slide the foot and bring the heel to touch the inner part of your left ankle. Relax your shoulders, lift from the chest. And this is one version of a tree. So you are welcome to just stay here. You can bring the right foot higher, below, or above the knee. Never put your foot on your knee joint, please. Hands to the heart. Find a place on the floor where you can focus your gaze. And let's count backwards 6 rounds of a full, long, controlled breath. And slowly lower the hands, lower the right foot, place the weight on your right foot, and let's rotate and move the left leg, the left foot, the left ankle, because add all the weight of the body for 6 rounds of breath, so release any tension or tightness there. So now let's going to place the weight on the right foot and extend the left leg out, rotate, and bring the heel to touch the inner part of your right heel. This is one version of a tree. You are happy to stay, you are welcome to stay here, okay? So if you like, you can challenge yourself, bring the left foot below the knee or above the knee. Find your balance, find a place where you can focus your gaze on the floor. And this time, we can grow the branches of the tree towards the sky. Keep the core engaged. And counting backwards, let's breathe for 6 rounds. And slowly release the arms, release the foot, and rotate the ankle, the leg, in both directions. And from here, we're going to go down towards the floor. So let's all meet on the back of the mat with the feet under the hips. And Samastiti, we're going to bring the arms overhead, nice long spine, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, swan dive with a flat back, go all the way down towards the floor. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then slowly walk your hands to the front and let's come into downward dog. So with the wrist wide as your shoulders and your feet wide as your hips. Keep the chin in, shoulders away from your ears, and inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, heels up and down. Heels up. Lengthen the spine down. Heels up, knees towards the floor, and let's come into Balasana, child's pose. Top of the feet flat on the mat. Move the hips to the heels. Relax your elbows towards the floor. Lower the forehead towards the mat. And if you cannot reach the mat, remember to place the blanket under your forehead. Bring the floor closer to your head if you cannot reach down. So adapt, modify, and take a moment in Balasana to, again, notice the breath, to slow down the pattern of your breath, gathering up some energy back again. Moving slowly, let's come to tabletop position. From tabletop, so if you need to protect your knee like I do, I need to protect my knees. Place your blanket or your towel under your knees. It's a good practice to protect your kneecaps. So from tabletop, tuck the toes under, bring the belly into the spine, and we're going to lift the knee a few inches off the mat. So engage the core. So we're not lifting in downward dog. It's a 90-degree angle. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, contract the belly. Inhale, relax the belly. Exhale, contract the belly. Inhale, soften the belly. Exhale, contract. Inhale, straighten the legs, downward dog, chin to your chest. Take a deep inhale and exhale, knees down to table. Move the hips to the heels, top of the feet flat on the mat. And then let's move back to Balasana, child's pose. Relax your shoulders and breathe. And moving back to tabletop again. Let's repeat this 2 more times. Tuck the toes under. Engage the core, knees off the mat few inches. Breathe in, inhale, soften. Exhale, contract the belly towards the spine. Inhale, soften the abdomen. Exhale, pull the belly in, contract. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract. Knees down, top of the feet flat, and then lower into Balasana. Relax your wrists, your hands, your elbows, forehead towards the floor. Last round, back to table, tucking the toes under, belly tight into the spine. Inhale, knees few inches up. Inhale, soften. Exhale, contract. Inhale, soften. Exhale, contract. Inhale, soften. Exhale, contract. Knees down, top of the feet flat, and let's move the hips to the heels. This time, bring the arms down by your side as you allow the shoulders, elbows to melt down towards the floor. Breathing in and out. And lift to the head, the chest, and let's come to one side. So in this case, you need to remove your blanket from the mat. I'm going to be on my right side. So we have the right elbow right under the shoulder, right forearm in line with the shoulder, with the elbow and your fingertips. So we're not just collapsing here, we're like engaging and keeping the spine nice and long. Right leg straight, bend the left knee and bring the left foot, cross it over your right leg. So we're going to work on strengthening the right side of the torso, muscle of the hips, and we're going to move up and down. If you like, you can use the left hand for support, lift the hip up, and then slowly down. Or if you like, you can bring the left arm up and keep it there. Exhale down. Inhale, lift, engage. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Slowly down. 3 more. Inhale, lift, hold. And next you exhale, release it down in control. Inhale, slowly lift, hold. Slowly down, down, down. 1 more. Inhale, lift. And slowly all the way down. Lower your left hand down. Bend both knees. Place the palms on the floor. Straighten the elbows. Walk the hands to lift the spine. Bring the legs to the front. And let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Left elbow right under your left shoulder. Left forearm in line with your elbow. And fingertips also in line with your left elbow. Legs straight. Flex the right knee. Cross it over to your right leg. You can use your right hand for support. Or you can bring the arm up to the sky. When you're ready, activate those outside muscles of the hip and the side of the rib cage. And in control, slowly exhale lower. Inhale up, slowly down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, slowly down. In control. Inhale as you come up. And exhale as you lower. Inhale, activate, reach. Slowly down, 1 more. Inhale, up. And slowly all the way down. And down, bend the knees, place the hands on the floor, and then walk your hands. Bring the legs to the center. Let's take a moment here in seated position to concentrate back on the breath. Lifting from the heart. Controlling the flow of the air, slow it down. We got again, short your breath. You take the time to slow it down, to lengthen back again. And with the next inhale, lift the chin up. And with exhale, the chin goes to the chest. Inhale, open the throat, lift the chin. Exhale, chin to the heart. 1 more time, inhale up. And then slowly all the way down. Now bring the legs together and let's come into a kneeling position. So we're going to alternate between plank and cobra pose, strengthening core muscles, back muscles. So just find your way. And we're going to, from tabletop, move the from tabletop, lower the elbows under the shoulders, interlace the fingers. And we're going to notice that my knees are under my hips. We don't want that. If you want to have your knees down for supported plank, you have to have the knees a little further back with the toes tapped. So same thing here. We're going to inhale, soften, exhale, contract. Inhale, relax the belly. Exhale, contract the abdomen. Inhale, soften. Exhale, contract. And then move the pelvis, the hip forward, lower the chest, hands under by the rib cage with the elbows pointing up and hands to the floor for support. Come into Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Legs, feet together. Keep the feet down. Press through the hips. Inhale, lift into the cobra. In control, exhale down. Keep the chin slightly tucked in. Inhale, lift, keep the neck neutral. Don't look forward, it's too hard, it's very hard for the neck. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale all the way down. Press to the palms, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the pelvis, move the hips. Child's pose, elbows down. Take a few rounds of breath. We're going to repeat this 2 more times, alternating between plank and cobra. Take a moment. And slowly back to tabletop position. Moving the thighs, moving the pelvis. Let's come into with the elbows under the shoulders and then lift the hips and keep the knees, like I said, no under the hips, slightly back, toes tapped, elbows under your shoulders, engage the core. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract. Inhale, relax. Contract. Inhale, soften. Contract. And then lower the thighs, the pelvis, the hips, and lower the chest, hands by your rib cage. Legs, feet together, elbows flexed. When we come up, don't lead with the chin. Keep your neck neutral. Inhale, up into cobra. Exhale, slowly in control, down towards the floor. Inhale, press to the hips and lift the spine. And exhale, down. Inhale, come up and down. Come up, lift the hip, the pelvis, flex the knee, move into child's pose. Take a break. Just breathe here, stretch your lower back before our last run of alternating cobra and plank. And slowly, let's come to table. Move the chest forward, so we will go lower the elbows under the shoulders. Remember, knees are not under the hips, toes tucked. And we're going to inhale, soften the belly. Exhale, contract. Inhale, release. Exhale, contract. Inhale, soften. Exhale, contract. And then move the pelvis, the belly, everything forward. Lower the chest, hands by your rib cage, legs, feet together, chin to your chest. Last round of Bhujangasana Cobra. Activate those back muscles. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Press the palms, lift the chest, the belly, and then move into our last child's pose to release your lower back. Good job. Working on strengthening core, back muscles, abdomen, hips. Just breathe through this. Moving to table. And let's bring again, right hip to the side. And we're going to come into Buddha pose, working on strengthening hip muscles. So the right side, in my case, I'm over at my right side, going to the floor. Use the forearm and the elbow and your hand to support your head. Bend the knees, and we're going to extend the left leg forward. So flex the foot, and you can use the hand for support. We're going to flex the left knee, bring the left knee in, and then straighten the legs and press to the heel. Exhale, flex. Inhale, press. Exhale, flex. Inhale, press. Exhale, flex. Inhale, press. Exhale, flex. Inhale, press. One more. Exhale, press, flex. Inhale, press. Flex the knee and then release the head to your upper arm. And just take a moment here to rest with your left knee bent. Relax the outside of the hip. Just breathe through this. Now straighten your left leg, or keep your both knees bent. Press the hands against the floor and slowly lift the spine. Walk your hands and slowly let's move to the opposite side. Let's go on my left side. Using the forearm, the elbow, and the hand for support, knees bent. Top leg goes to the front and we're pressing to the heel. Flex, release. Inhale, press, and hover. Keep your leg parallel to the floor. Exhale, flex. Inhale, press. Exhale, flex. Inhale, press. Exhale, flex. Inhale, press. Two more. Exhale, flex. Inhale, straighten. Last one. Exhale, release. Inhale, press. Bend the knees. Place the hands on the floor to gently walk and lift the torso off the mat. Now we're going to come to the front of the mat. Keep your blanket handy, because when we go down, we need to protect our head with a blanket, and keep your block handy as well. So from the top of the mat, let's come into working our little last core strength. So let's come into the flat back with the feet wide as the hips, and then we're going to bring them forward, shoulders back and down. Lean slightly back, so notice we're not rounding. We're trying to keep the spine as flat as we can with the core engaged. Lower half your down, and then inhale, feet up, fingertips down. Heels down, hands up. Feet up, fingertips touching the mat. Heels down, hands up. Lift the chest. Lift the feet, lower the fingers. Lower the heels, hands up. Engage and lift the feet. Tap the mat with the fingertips. Heels down, one more. Engage, heels up, touch the floor with the fingertips. Lower the heel down and come into farmer's pose. Round the spine, take a break. Relax your spine, breathe. And slowly lift the chest. We're going to go down, hands to your knees, slowly rounding the spine, engage the core and lay the spine one vertebra at a time, gently down towards the floor. Protect your neck, keep your block handy, but let's flex the knees and lower the heels under the knees. Feet wide as your hip, place the hands to your belly with the elbows flexed. Close your eyes, gently rock your head from side to side. Bring the head back through center. Take a moment here. And now grab your block and place the block in between your inner thighs. So we're going to press the block when we go up and down. So we're going to actually activate the inner thighs muscles and the hip muscles and the glutes. Chin in, so don't lift the chin up. Keep the neck neutral. Keep the arms down by your side. And when you're ready, press the block and press to come up into bridge. Press the block, and as you exhale, down, 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 down. Press the block slowly, lift the pelvis, lift the spine into high bridge. Press the block, slowly lower it down. In control, slowly inhaling, slowly lifting as you press. Exhale in control, slowly down, lower as you press. Keep pressing as you slowly inhale and lift. And press the block, exhale in control, down, down, down. 3 more. Press slowly up. Press, exhale, down, down, down. 2 more. Press, come into your bridge. Press, going down into the mat. 1 last. Press, slowly coming up into high bridge. Press slowly down, 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 down. Remove the block. Let's come to Apanasana to counterbalance the back bend. Back bend. Hands to your knees. Flex the elbow, thighs into the chest and away. Into the chest and away. Just move slowly in and out. Now keep the big toes touching and open the knees out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Lower the feet down, walk the feet wide as your mat. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Bring some movement, moving the head and the legs to an opposite direction. Just a little bit here. And slowly back through center. Now walk the feet under the hips and let's have the right foot on top of your left thigh. Grab from the back of your hamstring with both hands and with the next inhale, straighten your right leg up, flex the knee, lower it down. Inhale, straighten up, flexing down. Inhale, straighten up, flexing down. Inhale, right leg up, flexing down. One more. And down. Keep the right foot down, lower the left foot down. Lower the right foot down, lower the left foot down, and then switch legs. Right foot on top of the left thigh, holding from the hamstring with both legs. Inhale, straighten, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, exhale down. Inhale, up and down, up and down. One more, up and down. Lower the left foot down, right foot down. Hug yourself and flatten the lower back. If you like, you can give yourself a massage as you rock from side to side. And then release it down towards the floor. So let's come to the twist, our last twist with the arms in T position. To go down, we're going to go very slowly in control, engaging the core. Feet off the mat, 90-degree angle. Feet in line with your knees in line with your hips, arms in T position. Take a deep inhale in control. We're going to go to the left. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release and stay in the twist. Lift the head off the mat and turn it over to right side. Just enjoy here your twist. Relax the front of your right shoulder. Soften your hands. Just be. And release. Engage the core. Let's bring slowly the legs back to the center. Slowly engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twist to the right slowly. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming to your twist. Jatara Paravriti. Turn the head to your left shoulder. Relax your left arm. And just breathe here in your twist. And release, engage the core slowly to back through center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feet down. Let's come to bridge to align your spine. Lift the hips, the pelvis, the spine, and then slowly release the bridge down. Now walk your feet wide as your mat. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. The legs are going to one side and the head is going into the opposite direction. A few more rounds. And back through center. Hug yourself. Stretch your lower back. Lift the head of the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, head down. Lower the feet down and then straighten both legs, turn the feet out into both corners of the mat and then release the arms down towards the floor, away from the body with the palm facing up. And you are now in your last pose, Shavasana. So make sure you are comfortable here. Make sure you have everything you need. If you need to cover yourself, you need to place a pillow or bolster under your knees. Just do your best to stay as comfortable as you can as I guide you through relaxation. So close your eyes or cover your eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose and sigh out. Again. Last one. Close your lips softly. Breathing naturally. Please bring the attention to the toes of the feet, top of your feet, sole of the feet, both ankles, both shins, both calf muscles, and both knees, the front and the back. And from the top of your knees down to the sole of the feet, allow your legs to relax and release. Now please bring the attention to the thighs, the hamstrings, the hips, pelvis, pelvic floor, and glutes. And from the top of both hips all the way down to the sole of the feet, front and back of the legs, please do your best to release them, to relax them. Now please bring the attention to your lower back and to all the muscles surrounding the spine, all the way up to the upper spine, thoracic spine, shoulder blades, and the muscles in between the rib cage and the back of the rib cage. And do your best to soften and to relax the posterior part of your torso. Now the attention goes to the abdomen and all the internal organs beneath the rib cage. Try to soften them. Relax the muscles in between the rib cage and the front. Soften the pectoral muscles. Relax your heart. Release your collarbones. And from the top of your collarbones all the way down to the sole of the feet, allow the front of the body to soften and to relax. Now the tension comes to the shoulders, front and back, upper arms, both elbows, forearms, wrist, palms, and every single fingers. And the front and the back of both arms are softening and releasing down towards the mat. From the shoulders down to the sole of the feet, do your best to allow your body to come into full deep relaxation, sinking down towards the mat. Now please bring attention to your throat and the muscles in the back of the neck connecting with the skull. Relax your jaw, your chin. Allow your tongue to sink down to the base of your mouth as you soften the teeth, inner wall of your mouth. Relax your lips and upper lip, nose, temples, both ears. Allow your eyelids to relax and the eyeballs to sink down to the eye sockets. Soften your eyebrows. Release your third eye, your forehead, and lastly, relax your crown chakra, the crown of your head. And from the crown chakra all the way down to the sole of the feet, your entire body, front and back, everything is gently, slowly melting down towards the mat. Very slowly, please begin to deepen the breath, bringing some awareness back to the body as you gently rock your head from side to side, wiggling toes and fingers. And with your next inhalations, bring the arms overhead and reach through the fingertips and point your toes, coming into nice long pencil stretch. Find space, grow taller. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees, hug yourself, and gently roll over to one side in fetal position. Take a moment, please don't rush. And the head comes last. Please join me as we all sit together. Nice long spine. Eyes closed. Concentrating back again to the breath. The breath is soft, smooth. The breath is long, yet alert. Returning to your regular breathing. Bringing the hands together to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Taking the time here to notice the body, to notice the mind. Perhaps noticing difference between the beginning of this session until this very moment. If the feeling is a feeling of ease and relaxation, I invite you to do your best to keep falling into this feeling a little bit longer after this practice is over. Take it with you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We're asking for peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to cultivate. We're asking for peaceful, loving, sweet words to offer always. And may our actions always be inspired by love, peace, compassion, and sweetness. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I thank you all very much for being here practicing yoga. Namaskar.